I like to say when people are like, what do you do for work? I'm like, oh, I kiki with the old gays. That's what we do. And some paperwork here and there.
Welcome to the Pryde, an affordable senior housing community in Boston, a place for LGBTQ seniors and allies to age safely and in community.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello.
Picture of me with Ellen DeGeneres.
And you can see a window in every room. It's wonderful.
By 2040, the US Census Bureau projects that for the first time in the United States, adults over the age of 65 will outnumber children under 18. This left me wondering, where will we all live and who is designing those spaces?
There's the stigma on senior living as a place where you go to die. But the places that we design are not that at all.
The design decisions that architects make dictate what a space can be. Here are 5 qualities that make the Pryde a cozy, accessible place for aging. First up, location.
The Pryde is in Hyde Park, which is one of the several neighborhoods of Boston. It is a building that houses 74 units of independent, affordable housing, and at the same time, a 10,000 square feet of community center that is open to our residents, but also to the city and the community at large.
As principal architect of the Pryde, Philippe Sade made use of an existing campus.
The building was a school. It was built over 3 decades, from 1902 to 1933.
You have the Hyde Park Library right there. The last building on the left-hand side is the Menino Art Center. There's also a bowling alley over there and a very historic old ice cream shop. So residents really have everything within a block walking distance from their homes.
Its location, we couldn't find a site like this that is empty sitting to build a new building. Also, historic schools have a lot of amenity spaces. People have access to more amenities than regular affordable housing. And usually they have very large windows. Having the natural daylight helps people live better.
Enter what Philippe calls everybody's living room, where the aim is to bring the outdoors inside.
My wife and I moved in a little over a year ago.
I'm the wife in question, and I moved in with her.
In the Northeast, we live the majority of our days indoors. We wanted a space that connects people to the outside.
So we're in the sunroom. It is so incredibly built for just this feeling of comfort with the windows, the fireplace.
People really have the capability to sit inside in the cold weather, but also feel that they're part of the exterior.
And this can be helpful as people age and their mental faculties diminish. A 2018 study found that being in a space with a lot of natural light, specifically within 3 meters of a window from 8 to 10 a.m., can reduce symptoms of depression in people living with dementia.
When it's nicer out, we look out to a garden. There's residents getting exercise out here. And I've noticed a lot of people in the studio or one-bedroom apartments come down here and hang out. They bring a book to read, they bring a newspaper, and they stay for hours.
The ideal is to really have units that if you come in at 62 and you are a fully able-bodied person, you can live till either you pass on or you decide you want to move out of the building. We worked to embed dementia-friendly principles throughout the building. Our eye sees color and contrast. But as the eye ages and our capability to recognize objects in the space starts to fade away, creating a contrast between 2 objects become an important cue. There should always be contrasting between a toilet and its wall and a toilet and its floor. Or stairs. We design the landing different color than the steps because we want people to be notified that there's a change in level. There's always a contrast between a countertop and a cabinet underneath, so people could see where the counter ends and the cabinet stops. That's a fine line between creating a home but also fill it in with elements of longevity without falling into the trap of making it look like an institution or a hospital. Because no one wants to live in an institution.
Care if I part you guys, or should I come over here?
No, I can handle it.
Community space for LGBTQ people is very important. Sometimes we don't feel that conventional spaces are safe for us.
You need a hammer.
This on you, Dad?
So the community center has become the beating heart of the community at large, an intergenerational space.
Researchers found a positive association between intergenerational interaction and many factors for older adults, including physical health, psychosocial health, cognitive function, social relationships, and quality of life.
And I dream one day when senior living is intergenerational without even forcing it. I'm hoping that we can really bring multiple generations together in a place that is meaningful and intentional.
We have to choose community. It is so important.
Imagine a building for older adults and a building for families, and they share amenities. What's wrong with that? So as we create new neighborhoods and new cities and new environments, thinking about that, connectivity, intergenerational relationship, when you design a space for everyone, then everybody can use it.